How are you, my friends? I think a lot of people panicked here because nobody could go online. So my phone was ringing. I then tried to go online. I tried to call the 1-800 number and nothing happened. So it looks like everybody is offering a live feed and giving us updates, which is awesome. Right now here in LA, it looks like the systems are coming back up, but I'm sure many of you panicked out there. Who's on board here? Let's see. How you doing, buddy? Baziano, how are you? North Carolina in the house. I love it. Systems are back on Seattle. Thank you, Michael. Very cool. Good to see you guys, man. Ricky Bobby, they got my account back up a few minutes ago. Congratulations, my friend. You're back into the money game. Good to see you as well, Asheville. Yeah, panic mode. I agree. I was in panic mode as well because, I mean, as you know, I've been giving them a lot of heat lately, writing them letters, criticizing them. So I thought that that was my thank you present. But thank God it's just a glitch, right? Connecticut in the house. Deshante, how are you, dear? Mine is fine in OKC. Clayton, thank you for the update, my friend. Boston is back up. Congratulations. Good. You know, got to put money on the table, pay our rents, pay all those expensive Christmas presents, my friends. Irish, Alan in the house. Love you guys. Australia. Hi there, my friends. This is beautiful. Yeah, bonuses are way down. I know. It's sad. It's sad. Uber bellies of the CEOs are getting bigger, and Uber drivers have to drive more. It's just the equation is out of balance, my friends. And we're going to push for change. I can tell you that. I've just sent off a 28-page document, and collectively we're strong. We got to, we can't give up. I see some people are in surrender mode, but you remember the story of David and Goliath, right? We're the little guys, and the big guy will listen. I will assure you that, and I will always represent the drivers. Tate Jensen, how are you? 66 cents on the mile in Boston. I agree. Sad. Texas in the house. I love it. I used to stay in the Galleria for a year in Houston, Texas. Greetings, Texas. Adil, how are you, my friend? Perth, Western Australia is back up. Congratulations. I saw that one of the iconic kangaroos died there. That was really sad. I read that in the media. Apparently a very well-known ripped kangaroo died today. So Cleveland in the house. Michael Thomas, thank you, my friend. San Diego, love you guys down there, 2 hours away from me. Still down in Vegas, I guess. Why is that? Can you give us some more feedback on Vegas? New Jersey still offline. I hope you guys come back soon. Thank you so much for the update, Edmund. Have you heard about the driver's accounts being suspended because of Czech has informed Uber that we have a court case pending? Interesting. Haven't heard that. Madison, Wisconsin is still down. Tate, I hope you back up soon, my friend. Mississippi in the house. Walter Smith, how are you, buddy? I've seen your name here and there. Hope give us some feedback on Mississippi. Chicago. Yes, love you. What is your rating with Uber? 4.96. It dropped from 4.98 to 4.96. As you guys know, I've tried out all the categories. I've zoned in on Lux and SUV, and then I have my own fleet of cars, which is a great return of investment. And Jason P just said Vegas is still down. Kansas in the house. Love you guys. Hattiesburg. I hope I'm saying that right. Jackson. Now, Uber in Vegas, now time to go. Okay, Queensland, Australia, back up. Yes, I like to hear that. Connecticut, Chris Solano, my friend. LA, yes, LA is back up. I just saw that as well. Just running the stream because I think it's important that people get a good idea what's going on worldwide. And this is not a mass deactivation. These are not the Russians hacking. Putin is not the new CEO. You guys don't have to worry. Houston's back up. San Francisco, I'm up. Some are not. Thank you, Visionaire. Baltimore in the house. Kansas back up. Thank you, Gene. Irish Allen, do some more videos about your time in Europe. Okay, that's fair. I spent 17 good years in Europe. I appreciate you, Deshante. I really appreciate you guys. I'm coming up to 30,000 subscribers. I would not be there without you. And I don't know, can I do a quick heart here? That's the one half. That's the other half. Put those together. That's how I feel about you guys. South Africa. Hoe gaan het met jou? Alan Cassidy. Waar is jy? Kaapstad, Pietermaritzburg, Durban. Uber sucks. For many, yes, it does. Ronald Miller, thank you for sharing. I do agree that it sucks at times, right? Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with Uber. Love helping the drivers, love seeing them succeed, love putting in the training. But I certainly hate it when they start playing around with our earnings and just take us for granted and cozy up to the passengers. There's no place like home, Kansas. Thank you. Uber Detroit back up. I'm very, very happy to hear that. Thank you, Omar. Appreciate you. Portland's back up. Geoman 56. I appreciate you, my friend. Lyft is busy in Washington, D.C. Loving it. Good. You deserve it. You deserve a good payday there. Upstate New York is back. Thank you, Adil. Good for you. Get back out there, make money. If you guys are looking to transfer your monies, I would hold off on that. You don't want to transfer while there's a glitch going on, okay? So just wait a day. Can you give us a recap, A. Kent? Yeah, the recap was that I myself was in panic mode. I think everyone was in panic mode. You're trying to go online and you think, geez, did they deactivate me? I mean, some of the YouTubers have been deactivated because we are rather vocal. Miami, Shane Canfield, my friend. Good to see you. Go keep on calling me where I was. I wasn't even logged in. That's true. That crap happens sometimes. Did your area get hit with a 30% cut? Yep, it did. Just not right. Right. And guys, we gotta be vocal in those chat rooms. We gotta email them. We gotta make ourselves known at the 1-800 number. We gotta write letters. Change only comes about when the masses act. You can't just sit back there, lock yourself up in your house and wait for change, right? Lyft is down in upstate New York. Sorry to hear that. Crying shame they want to censor YouTubers. I agree with you, Ken. I quit driving due to recent pay cut. You know what? And rightfully so. If it doesn't work out for you, my friend, I 100% support you that you quit, right? I'm not going to sell a dream here in certain cities when, you're renting at $250 a week and you're spending $1,000 maybe on a car rental and you're just not putting anything in your pocket. Doesn't make sense. So Uber has to make sense for you. Drive for 2 weeks or 4 weeks and see if it works out. Maybe it's a great part-time gig. I maybe wouldn't do a full-time Uber X gig. But for many of you, it's a great part-time gig. 114 people in the house. That's love, my friends. Love you back. How can I rent a car for rideshare? Just wondering, any good place where to recommend? Well, you got to play them up against each other. Fair, hire car, Hertz, call around, and then go on Craigslist. There's a lot of private operators. Like, for example, I had a couple of small little hybrids that I bought on the auction, and I rented them out way cheaper than, and they went right away, like day 2, day 3. I was renting them out at $150 per week, right? So I would definitely look at Craigslist a lot if you're shopping for cars. I told Uber, ask the rideshare professor if I'm happy on the survey. If you could write that back, I didn't quite get the Tampa Orlando backup. Wonderful, very happy. Russell, thanks for all you do, and Russell, thank you for being part of this channel. I really appreciate you, my friend. What's up, Romeo? How are you guys? This is wonderful. Maven leases. Yeah, there we go. Maven. Somebody just shared that Maven also leases. Thank you for sharing that. And for the people that are unhappy in X, it might be worthwhile like looking at Excel or if it fits into your budget, if it fits into your credit score, right? You don't want to stay with something, my friends, that makes you unhappy every day. Like, I love getting up. I have 2 other companies. I have 2 boys. That's why I get up every single morning. I try to teach them about business. They ask a lot of questions about my rideshare business. Love making the videos. I get probably around 300 calls per day and emails, and I get back to everyone. That's a fact, right? So the main thing is, if there's some form of unhappiness on your site, please share it in my channel. Please comment on one of the videos. Let me get back whatever I can do. Showmantics, Uber still down? No, up in most of the areas, down in a few. I think with that new app change, things just went south. Torsten, you think the changes applied to San Francisco will reach LA eventually? Yes, I do, Marcelo, and thank you for sharing that. I can tell you what, with Lyft announcing the IPO before Uber, that set the tone. So Uber is in a bit of shock mode. They gotta just keep up with Lyft and maybe even beat them to the IPO, hemorrhaging money, losing billions every quarter, and we pay. I can tell you, sadly, the drivers are paying. They would not try and mess around with the passengers. They cannot afford losing passengers that wander off to new companies. I don't know if you guys have seen this new company, Trip, that had TRYP. I made a video on that. I don't think that's going anywhere. It looks like a big giant Ponzi scheme. Somebody just asked about that. It looks like a great MLM. You have to be very aware if a person asks you to pay $150 on subscription fees before they sign you up, right? So I think it's a huge promise. Uber has jumped the shark. I like that one, Barry Andrews. Any updates on your referral earnings? Yeah, they cut my referral earnings by 80%. Had a good meeting with my attorneys, and I am filing a $300K lawsuit. So in the LA Superior Court. You know what? It's not going to go to court. They have arbitrators. But as far as I'm concerned, the law says you are grandfathered in under those referrals. So overnight, they can't just simply change that because they have to free up money and show investors money, right? They got to keep on paying out those referrals. Many of the drivers were on 72 trips, almost at the 75 mark, and got cut off. Just not right. I'm sorry. We have 120 people. Congratulations for fighting for what is yours. Yes, I do believe that if something is rightfully yours and has been taken away from you, no matter what it is, right? Always stand up. Always stand up to bullies. Always stand up for your hard work, right? Your self-worthiness is governed by how you treat others, okay? And what you produce, what you put out every day. And if people think they can knock that down and diminish you, you got to stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up for your rights. One of my favorite songs, Bob Marley. Let's see, what do we have here? Keep them coming, my friends. Trying to get the comments here. Where are they? So any updates? Who's still down out there? Anybody still down as far as the app goes? Everybody up and running. Derek, crashed drivers pay, crashed referral earnings. Yes, he did. Going to try to go back online. Yeah, just give it a try and give us an update. My app crashed after I expected the ride, and it charged the passenger $25. You got a 1-star from it. You got to take that trip right to Uber and have them and adjust that. What's new changes in LA? I just think wherever they can, they're cutting back in LA. Did you update the app? I did. I hope everybody else did. New York City still down. Any update on your actions against Jet after the antics? Yes, I'm in discussions with their attorneys, but they're in Europe, so it's a slow process. But as you can see, Juno never took off. Jet is still in Europe and in Russia, and they basically took thousands and thousands of drivers' information and sold it for $200 million. So I'm still, the answer to that, the short and sweet version is yes, I'm still in court with them. Haven't driven for Uber in 2 years, got sick of bad pay, and miners trying to game the system. Thank you, Stephen. Oops, LA back up. Just checked. Very good. Uber gives us a survey every so often. I gave the sad face. Then I told them, ask the rideshare professor if drivers are happy. He says it all. You're right, my friend. Any thoughts on New York City getting the wage? I think it's going to be a ripple effect. I think it's going to go viral. I think this minimum wage is going to spread from city to city, state by state. That is dangerous for Uber and Lyft. I will say the Greenlight Hub in Pittsburgh has done a great job. Wonderful. Pittsburgh, take my hat off to you if you're doing a great job for the people. I can't quite say the same in LA. San Antonio, Texas app is working. Wonderful. Melbourne, Australia back up. Congratulations. Vegas is back up. Yeah, baby. I'm going to be in Vegas next week, so text or email me. Uber is riddled with scammers. If you could maybe just repost that again, it went by me so fast. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Yeah, Thomas Gibson. That's my friend down in San Diego. He just texted me. Love the guy. People missing flights in KC. I'm sure they are because they just can't get to the Uber. Right, that's why you also have to start your own private limo service. I'm telling you what, you will make a lot of money, my friends. I make most of my money there. What happened in New York? Any updates from New York? New Jersey, New York still down. Thank you, Jason, for the update. What's up, Rideshare Professor? First time catching your live stream. What's up, brother? The Rideshare Hub. Love your channel. Keep the energy coming, my friend. Love it. Keep the feedback coming. Produce that good content that you always bring, and never give up. I said to Apptrepreneur when he started, I said, you're going to get to 10,000 very quickly. Text me when you get to 10,000. So a week ago, he texted me and said, Torsten, I reached the 10K mark. I'm coming up to 30,000. I wouldn't have done it without you, right? I'm on 29,900 and something. So in the next few weeks, my Pasadena, Los Angeles seems to be up. Tom, thank you for the update from Pasadena, California. Freddie, to go to your Greenlight Hub, you may be able to get your money back. They did it up here and reverse the flagging. Good, James. I appreciate that feedback. 200 million. Give me all the info. The great help. You sign documents with them, so you can't really talk when you're in a settlement phase, right? Arizona is back up. Nice. Thank you for that, Corinne. I appreciate the feedback from Arizona. Love Arizona. I'm out there in Scottsdale and Sedona a lot. Got cars driving out there. Finally, after watching your videos for a year, I get to see you live. Yes, Charles, I get to see you too. Appreciate you. Mike Ellis from Los Angeles. What's going on, Mike Ellis? I've seen your name many a time, sending you love back, my brother. Taco Bell rolled out chicken tacos. Let's go and get some. JF Kansas, thank you. It's back in Miami in the house. Very cool. You keep on missing your Lyft inspections. Why? Why do you keep on missing them? Just go down there, go to one of their, go pay that minimum fare at the list. They have a huge list of all the inspection stations, Go down there. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Who's still down? Curious. Who's down? Guys, and comment on my one video. I ask you, just send Dara K a message. Keep it clean. Just, gotta keep on reading our channels and our feedback. You're great at this live chat. You are great. I appreciate you. Send you light, love and light. Lamar, love you back, my friend. Is Lyft going to be number one over Uber? I think they're going to beat them to the IPO. I think Lyft has more value. Lyft hasn't even expanded into the international market yet. So they have a lot of growth ahead of them. I think Uber has a hit saturation point. They can't figure out to stay out of the news. They can't. I think they still have too many skeletons in the closet, and those skeletons keep on appearing. As long as they keep on appearing, the initial public offering, the public makes the choice whether they're going to pour the money. And if you remember with Facebook, it was all hyped up. It was way too overhyped on price, and it dipped down badly, right? And then the stock started to slowly coming up as they started correcting things. I see the same happening with Uber. They are going to announce a massive number. I see it tanking in the first 2 weeks, big time, and then there's going to be a course adjustment over the months, right? But they have to change the culture towards the drivers. If they don't do that, it's not a happy family, and a company has to be a happy family like Apple or Tesla. Otherwise, your stock is not going to do good. I think Lyft is one up on them. Any further questions? Let's see. We're into this for 20 minutes now. 5 p.m. here. Lyft will rule one day. Okay, thank you, Michael. Do you drive black cabs in London? No, I don't, but I visit Europe and London quite often. My sister stays there. Uber support sucks. They give you cookie cutter responses. Yes, they do. And take screenshots of those cookie cut responses, because some of them are misleading, very, very misleading. According to NBC Bay Area, they're reporting that several passengers are getting charged for rides that did not even start. Okay, I'm sorry about that, passengers. Howdy, Robbie Carrillo. Good to see you, my friend. Love your feedback. Great to see you there. Yeah, LA, I think, is back online, folks. Who's going to go out tonight and try and get a few trips in? Good to see you too, Igor. Appreciate you, my friend. Just keep feedback coming, guys, and share your thoughts, share your mind through this channel, right? Because trust me, Uber reads the top 10 YouTubers accounts. They read through it. They get a lot of feedback there. We're back online in Dallas, Fort Worth. Congratulations, Robbie. That's good news. Just got back to driving yesterday. Earnings are back up. Go online, but Boost not showing and still in daylight mode. Thank you, Larry Crow Jr., my friend, for that good feedback. Wow, they are slashing our pay everywhere. They are certainly doing that, Chen Guan. Careful cashing out, guys. My friend, sorry about that. I apologize, but I was trying to update my app there, and something went sour on my phone. It looks like everything's working on my end. I had a lot of good feedback. The video just froze. Yes, it did. I think it has to do with everybody trying to reboot the app. I was playing around with my apps and my phone, just playing around with my Uber app, trying to update it, and my phone froze. So I'm not in my video studio currently. I'm actually at my girlfriend's house. Rideshare professor saying hi to all. I know we went down from about 150 people down to 44. I apologize for that interruption, but it looks like many of you, I'd say about 70%, are back online. How many of you panicked? I did. I saw a new version of the app come up and it wouldn't allow me to go online. I logged onto my second account, wouldn't allow me to go online. I then called the 1-800 number, wouldn't go through, and I thought, oh my God, maybe they deactivated me because I've been too vocal lately. Knoxville is now working. Thank you, Larry Crow. That's excellent. Cedric writes, I did to what? Let us know, Cedric. So how many of you are on the UberX platform, and how many of you are on XL or other ones? Yeah, I panicked as well. Up in LA, Valley Village. Hi there, James Howarth. Excellent. Good to hear that. Not far away from you, my friend. I'm out in Calabasas here right now. Michigan is working. Cedric, thank you. Gene drives on UberX. Let us know how many trips you've done, Gene. How long have you been with them for? How do you feel like your treatment is going? UberX, Lynn Buttons, thank you for sharing. Also curious to see how many trips you've done, how long you've been with them, if you are happy or unhappy with your current earnings, and leave feedback in the channels, and with all the top YouTubers. They are amazing YouTubers, right? Whether it's Harry, the rideshare guy, Apptrepreneur, Dustin 101, Calvin. These are all channels where you could leave feedback, and Uber follows them. They follow them daily. Also, Uber Hints, I like his channel as well. X, he drives a Prius for 1.5 years, 2,500 trips. Thank you, Gene. Hope the Prius is working well for you. I love that car. That's the one I started off with. Connecticut here is still down. Tom Saracino, how are you? 2,000 trips on X and Lyft. That's good going, my friend. How long have you been driving for? So yeah, the race is on between Uber and Lyft. I think the only thing that both are missing is that they need to create a department that fully concentrates on the drivers. I think they don't understand the drivers. I don't think they know what's going on in the street, right? You're talking about a lot of techies working at a company up in North California, but are they actually driving? Do they go out there and talk to drivers each day? Do they go to the airports? Do they interview people? I don't see that happening, right? I don't know how many times in all years anybody's interviewed me, but the way we get to share is obviously here through thank you, I appreciate you for saying that. We get to share through video channels like mine, like many of the other great YouTubers. And, Uber, take note, listen carefully, read these messages carefully, listen to what drivers are telling you. Just don't focus too much on the passenger. Up and running in Vegas, Pug Dad, thank you so much. Doesn't allow you to contact the rider. Okay, that's probably one of the glitches. I mean, they are just bombarded and swarmed with calls, complaints. It's going to take at least a day for this. Prius C is the best. Thanks. Driving 1 year, 4 months, part-time, 300 to 500 a week. Uber saved my ass. Well, good for you. I love messages like that. Huge fan of yours, Scott Anderson, and I appreciate you having in my channel. Shout out to Maine, Scott. Thank you, buddy. Really, I'm almost at the 30,000 subscriber mark in the top 3 YouTubers, and I would not be there without you. So only love for you guys. You helped me build this channel. You helped me spread the word. And my approach is after I've driven X, Excel, Select, Black, SUV, Lux, I do like to be in SUV and Lux right now, but I love helping X drivers in Excel stepping it up, right? I think the when and where factors have to really, truly be understood in a city before you start maximizing earnings. And that I'm just shouting out to new drivers if you're just starting off and you're feeling frustrated. I work to optimize flex and ride share, and I gross 23 per hour. Fantastic, Gene. Interested in starting a fleet? Can you advise how to get started? A great question that I get asked very often. If you have a little bit of money on the side, and I'm talking like, let's say, $2,000 to $10,000, look at your public auctions, look at your dealership auctions, or work through a dealer auctioneer, and try and get small cars, right? And get them registered, get them into your fleet account, set up a meeting with the Uber hub, let them set up your fleet account, register those cars, find a great commercial insurance. I have a good one in New York. It's in my channel. It's mentioned. You then want to source drivers and interview drivers through Craigslist. Usually people that have done 500 to 1,000 trips, 4.8 rating or higher. You don't want people to use your car as a NASCAR or rally car, right? Maintenance is obviously high. Your driver always needs to come in for tire changes, oil changes, brake changes. So those are costs that will be coming every few months. At about 130, 140, you also have to factor in at least $1,500 on transmission costs if you're operating fleets. And then a great tool is T-Mobile, where you can actually monitor the driver's driving behavior, right? See how they're driving. Are they accelerating too much? Are they braking too much? And build out your limo license so that you can get your drivers in Uber and Lyft, and you can start giving them private trips. Please hit me up at my email or my phone number if you guys are interested. about that. If you have questions on how to build out a fleet, you also can call me. I have to now rush off to the airport, folks. So I wish you a great day. Thank you, guys, for the live channel. Lots of love to you, and hope you're back online making money. From the Rideshare Professor, have an awesome day. Thank you.